Hello, hello.
I'm Ronald. This is my good friend
Blastermak. Welcome, welcome.
And I'll be running Super Mario 3D Land for you today. We're starting on the home menu because every 30 minutes or so, there's going to be this next screen that's going to be like, are you sure you don't want to take a break? So,
are you sure?
I don't think I want to take a break. So I'm going to do this thing where I load it to the file and then immediately soft reset because it makes the loads faster for World 1. So get ready on starting the timer in 3, 2, 1, go. Woo!
Good luck.
Thank you. So I'll be running any percent for you today, which is, well, we're going to be playing through the game as fast as we can without any restrictions, which means we're going to be using world warps to be able to go to skip the later halves of World 1 and 4 from memory. Also, if we reach 500 euros, typically we skip the we typically in this run skip the final Bowser fight. You'll see. Hopefully you won't see it, because if we get 500 euros, I'm planning on doing the fight normally, or like fighting him and not skipping him at least. So here's a little intro cutscene. It's a Mario game. Peach gets kidnapped. It is the classic formula. Mario's never really been about the story, so.
Well, why change a winning formula? I mean,
it's just such a. They just peaked with the story in Mario 1 all those years ago. And why change up the formula now?
Yeah, exactly. The classic World 1-1.
All right, so here in this first level, we're going to get introduced to a power-up we'll hopefully be seeing throughout the entire run, which is the Tanuki suit, and it is very broken. So we'll be able to float around with it, do these twirls, which is the fastest way to move. As you see, I'm also kind of going out of my way, despite the fact we're doing any percent. So we need these star medals to unlock certain levels. And because we're doing any percent and skipping so many levels, we're actually going to need most of them. We really don't have like space to skip many of them. I'm getting a backup leaf here, normally wouldn't get for marathon safety. Because getting hit in this run is very punishing, because you kind of want to have this power up as often as you can. Right here, I'm going to just long jump. All right, and that is the end of the first level already. Pretty simple.
Yeah.
I see we have some donations. I think now would be a good time.
Definitely. We have a very simple donation by Capsut saying Ronald! But he donated 20 euros.
Ronald!
Yo, what's up, Cap?
And Zelda Dictate says Ronald
Yo,
run
Zelda.
hype! Good luck and miss you all with 3 euro donation.
You are also being missed. Alright, I'm gonna be... Oh, never mind.
We're gonna be bonking.
Gonna be bonking a lot. It's a Mario game.
RNG manipulation. It's all part of the game.
Okay, so every now and then I'm trying to go for this really cool tech that's called crouch boosting. If you crouch off a ledge, you gain some speed off of it. But it's really scary because you're doing it off a ledge by crouching. If you mistime the press, you're just going to be ground pounding into the abyss most of the time. So really small time save. I hope to be showing off every now and then throughout the run. It's really small tech, but it's cool tech, so.
We do sure love our cool tech.
Tapping the level on the bottom screen is slightly faster than just walking over to it normally. Because for some reason, if you tap on it, Mario walks faster.
Sure, that makes sense.
Kinda got a crouch boost there, but it was not very fast. Alright. Yeah, so we need 100 star medals total for this run to be able to unlock the final level and beat the final boss.
And of course, this being a 3DS title, Nintendo decided to show off the 3D capabilities of the system. So we've seen 2 spots already where turning on the 3D effect on the handheld itself will better show you the depth perception of those like optical illusion hurdles. But of course, Ronald knows where he's going, what the fastest way to get that start coin is. So, you know, we don't need that 3D.
Yeah, this run is pretty much glitchless, but there's a lot of cool skips we can do. So it's going to be a lot of those. So at the end of the level there, you saw me just wall kick up the wall to get to the end of the level there. Alright, this level's going to be kind of scary. Because there's going to be a lot of poison, which kind of functions the same way lava does in these Mario games. Alright, just for safety, I'm going to activate this platform. You can skip that, but try to not.
Yeah, I think we gave a couple runners last night the tip that dying is slow. So, you know, we want to avoid that.
Ooh. I didn't get much speed there when I bounced off the Goomba.
Was a good save.
Thank you. Oh. Maybe I should turn on the 3D. Might help with my depth perception. Ah!
Oh no.
A wall of my own making. No.
Uh-oh. So I would assume that jumping on the flagpole, like almost at the bottom, saves time?
Yeah, because there's this whole animation where Mario's sliding down the flagpole, and the lower you're on the flagpole, the shorter that animation is. Here we got our first mystery box, which can contain various things. Here we want to defeat these cardboard Goombas, and then we get another star medal. So what is in these mystery boxes is meant to be sort of random, but it's not, like most things in video games. So what determines? At some point, I'm gonna find the words.
Sure. Take your time.
Yeah. We've got a whole hour. It's fine.
We're speedrunning the game, not sentences. So it's fine.
Yeah. So depending on your Mii shirt color, depends the order in which those mystery boxes appear. So if you have the same, if you're using the same Mii for each run, you get the same mystery boxes every time. I love this game.
That's such a weird way to determine that order, though.
Well, I also didn't mention it there at all, but I was doing a trick there called hyperspeed, which basically it's similar to vectoring in a way that if you're long jumping at an angle, you just gain speed. Oh, there we go. That was kind of a tricky. That was a tricky star medal to get there in the air because it's kind of high up. Come on.
Getting some throwback there.
Oh yeah, this game is full of throwbacks.
Is the victory parade here always there in this level?
Yes.
Or?
Yeah, this the end of this level really is. Well, if you've been paying attention as well, there's all these like kind of like 3D sprites as the platform. That level's meant to be like a big throwback to the old games. There's a lot of nods to the old games in this game. This is really just a 3D linear version of a Mario game, basically.
But does it have the victory fanfare if you get like the double digits the same at the end of the timer?
I think... Uh-oh. Okay, that's fine. So we don't want to lose the Tanuki suit in this game much, because it allows us to go fast. What was your question? Sorry, I got distracted.
The victory parade, if you get the double digits at the end the same.
Oh, okay, yeah. So what does change is depending on the digit that the timer ends on, you get like fireworks.
Yeah.
Which is actually something I might want to consider that I didn't think about. I think it's when the digit ends on 1, 3, or 6, you get fireworks. So
we got some confetti popped up here.
Well, maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember. It's been a hot minute. But that is a detail that I forgot about.
Yeah.
I mean, that I knew, and you know.
I kindly reminded you about it.
Yeah. All right. This is our first airship level. They returned from Mario 3. Yeah, I know my Mario games. There's a bit of a skip here that we're doing at the beginning. Which I want to turn the camera on. So we can actually get ahead of. Okay, the auto scroller, but it didn't scroll as far as I would have liked. I'm gonna see if I can get another. Yes. Okay. Back up, Tanuki. Tanuki suits are really, really good to have here. Okay, I want to scroll the camera forward a little bit again because I want to get ahead of the auto scroller again. Where am I? There I am. Yeah, so most of these auto scrollers, you can just kind of get ahead of the auto scroller. There's nothing in front of you that will make you perish. If you fall behind the auto scroller, though, is typically when you die. So you don't want to do that. Or, you know, just fall off the level. This is Boom Boom. We're going to be seeing a lot of him. If you're a big fan of this guy from Mario 3, you'll like this game a lot. Instead of, like, you know, how some of the new Super Mario Bros. Games, you know, they had the Koopalings at least. This game has Boom Boom.
Bringing back the OG.
Yeah. It's pretty simple to deal with. For the first 2 hits, we want to just stomp him on his head, and the last one we want to twirl him because the animations are faster in that order. So...
Ooh. Okay, so I'm getting confirmation that when you get the number 1 as the last digit, we get popper with confetti, and with a 3, we get timer fireworks. So that there's a lot of details right here. Yeah. There's also something with the 6. We get colored balloons. Yeah. So there's a lot of tiny details that we've been kindly remembered here by good friend Yato.
By
Thank
our
you,
good friend,
Yato.
the Super Mario Bros. Wiki. I want to show something cool here. I'm kind of playing with my 3DS sat down, but if you shake the 3DS, these cutscenes, like the aspects of the cutscene move. It's pretty cool.
That's a nifty detail, yeah.
Yeah. I think we have time for a donation. Maybe even 2.
I would like to do 2, yes. We have 8 euros from Recalled.
Go, Rick.
Who commented
My boy.
minutes ago, oh my god, that tree has a tail! Yeah, that's because it's Super Mario. And we have a $5 donation from Neflin. Skipping the last boss is for nerds. And it's a reminder, at 500 euros, Ronald will beat Bowser at the end.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're at like 485. That's pretty doable.
485? That is
yeah.
like, yeah, okay. We got this,
We got this, chat. We believe in you.
500 euros for charity. We can do it. I believe. Yeah, so this level is very vertical, and we're making use of the propeller block a lot. As that was going on, pretty much completed that entire level.
Well, the propeller block came from the Wii game, right?
Yes,
that was
Super Mario
its
Bros. Wii. Yes, yes.
So we're getting all these throwbacks to previous Mario games.
Yeah, this is kind of like a 3DS, like accumulation of the past Mario games, basically. From 3D elements to 2D elements. I really like how this game is kind of a mix between the the games.
Thank you very much, Yoshimash, for the raid.
Woo! Thank you, Josh. We hope we can bring you some entertaining content here in 3D land.
On the Nintendo 3DS. All right, this is our first water level, however. It's got good vibes, but it's it's slower than.
It's a good
most
soundtrack
levels.
at the least.
Oh yeah, actually we could talk about that real quick. The soundtrack to this game is really good. All right, we want to just whack him with our tail. Yeah, the Tanuki suit is really what we want to just be keeping for most of the run because it is just so incredibly useful. That just you can whack stuff. The tail's an extra hitbox, so you can also grab star medals with it, which is actually going to be really important to some skips coming up.
I did not know that.
Yeah, you can grab items with the tail. Sick. All right, skip the star medal here. There's not that many star medals we can skip throughout the run, so we'll be getting most of them. All right. So how much have you played of this game? Because I feel you've said you've played this game at some point in your life.
I played this game like quite a couple playthroughs through it. Yeah, I did enjoy my my sweet time with the 3DS console. I remember the ambassador program because I was one of the people that got it on release, which, depending on who you ask, was a good choice or a bad choice. But it did get me the ambassador program, and I really enjoyed what they did with it. In any case, it's a great console.
Yeah, no, I can second that. I really I was kind of a late adopter to the 3DS, but I really like the console. There's a lot of good games on there. Just the portability of it is just really nice. I originally kind of slept on this game, to be honest, but this game has a lot of really cool movement.
It looks very fast, yeah.
Alright. There's actually a kind of a hard skip coming up at the end of this. Well, let me see if I can get... Oh man, okay, I tried to get a crouch boost there. They're really tight. So what I want to do is go quick here as this Toad throws this star medal. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh, okay. This is fine. I got I was kind of scared that I was going to make it there because I didn't really have that much speed.
But it worked out in the end.
Yeah, that was cool. I'm glad I got that star medal and didn't have to get a backup for that one.
Yeah.
It's really easy to miss that one.
But I do think the host might have some nice information for us if you would like to talk about that.
Can it? Okay, is it? There's kind of a tricky level coming up here, so I
Okay.
kind of want to focus on that real quick. After that, though, so after this level, the stage is all yours.
We're building some excitement here.
Yeah. So this is one of the faster levels. This level is also kind of tricky. There's going to be a bit of a skip at the end of it. Oh, come on. A lot of acrobatics in this. Yeah, I really hope I'm not going to miss this jump. So what I want to do here is jump off of this question mark block and then grab... Oh, dang, okay. Well, whatever. Really wanted to grab that star medal, but I can get it back up later. It's okay. All right, host. I see you're waiting with much anticipation.
Yes. I have a lot of letters donated by Capsert who says thank you. Also, good luck to Ronald on the run and a great job to everyone included. That's for 20 euros. And Miss LWD says, let's go 500 euros, Mark. Gotta love Mario. Incentive met. Let's go Yoshi with the raid. Amazing support for BSG. And thanks to all the runners and volunteers to make this happen. Cheers, Mies.
Shout out to Mies. Mies is a lovely guy.
He's a great guy sitting
I don't hang out with him
behind
much,
the tech
but-
desk. Yeah.
Very wholesome guy.
All right, so we're in another airship right here, which is not an autoscroller.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only one that isn't an auto-scroller. I'm just gonna play it safe on this one. These skewers are on a cycle.
And they look
can I
like
make
they
this one?
hurt.
They do. They do. I can tell you from experience. I would not recommend it. Ooh, there we go. Let's see if I can just twirl onto the. What?
Oh.
Okay, I twirled onto the pipe, but I still bonked somehow.
Was that a never happened before moment for you, or?
Well, I'm sure it's happened before. I'm gonna be real. It's a 3D Mario. Bonking is inevitable. It's just what you do. So another boom boom fight. This time he's on conveyor belts. So that's how they switch him up this time.
But no problem for you. I
Yeah.
see.
I wonder how they're gonna switch it up next time. Because you know he's coming back.
Yeah. So put your guesses in chat. Let's see what you come up with. How we can make this fight harder.
Now they actually did something kind of clever at the end. Instead of going for the flagpole immediately, we're gonna go here because they hit a star medal right at the
Cheeky little star medal
Oh.
right there.
right at the tip of the ship there. Come on, dude, come on. Yeah, I really adore the soundtrack to this game. It's so good.
I think you need that one up.
Yeah, we're gonna need that. Ideally, I would like at least 10 for something.
Uh-oh.
So
Well, you have 12, so you're good.
I'll be good. Another letter. I wonder what this will reveal about the story now.
While you shake your console.
Princess Peach is thinking about Mario. Me too. Me too. All right, I should press A. Sorry, I was just thinking about Mario so much, you know?
Yeah.
He was just on my mind.
He's also in front of you.
I mean, what can I say? I was just...
Vibing.
4-1, here we go. All right. So for this level, we want to go over here first. It's a bit more of an open level. But, oh, okay. Right here is another star medal. Really, really cheeky one. I love how I'm bonking and not bonking. All right. Want to get another propeller block here because there's going to be a big tree stump at the end of this level, and we kind of want to go up it a bit quicker. We also want to use it to get this star medal. There's a cannon there you're meant to use for that star medal, but if you have, well, the propeller block, you can just... Yeah, what he said. Come on, get up there. Yeah, so, hope you enjoyed seeing the tree trunk. You're not going to get to see the other side of it.
Ooh.
Because it is slow. and we don't
There
do
we
slow.
got some fireworks.
Got to celebrate the
Yeah.
skip, I guess. Like, I don't know. All right. Another mystery box. If I'm correct, this one should have 2 star medals. Just kind of chilling right here. Yeah. Again, the order of the
Very shiny.
the order of the mystery houses is set. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna get one of 1-ups. Why not?
I mean, you're here.
Might as well.
Might as well, yeah.
Yeah. Also, you legends donated 520 euros total. That's sick. So I'll be doing the Bowser fight at the end of the game in your honor.
Oh,
Or that is cooler than skipping it.
but what's even cooler is that all the money you guys donated for Mind. Look at me making sweet. I don't know words. I'm not speedrunning sentences anymore. It's fine.
Shall I explain what Mind is?
Sure, if
ahead.
you want to go ahead.
Yeah, we're raising money for Mind, which is a nationwide organization committed to prevent mental health issues. Mind strives to provide support to individuals and families facing mental health challenges. And as said, all of your donations will go to Mind.
All right, we found another red pipe, which takes us to the next world. We were not gonna see the end of World 4.
Aw. Getting some desert vibes here.
Would it perchance be all the orange that is on the screen?
It was the cacti.
That helps too. Really sell the desert theme.
Yeah. It's an all-in-one package.
Yeah, I guess it's worth mentioning the world themes in this game. There are none. They're just kind of collections of levels. So that's actually kind of neat. So instead of just, oh, this is the water world, and I have to deal with it. Yup, deal with the shenanigans that water levels bring. It's like, well, you could just be not dealing with that the next level. That is how did that hit me? How did that hit me?
The tail has a hitbox.
Okay.
You've shown.
Okay, I'm gonna stop for if I get hit again, because I want to keep my Tanuki. Okay, there's a star medal up here that I need, and this swamp needs a raise, personally. I think he deserves it.
I think he's
That's
lifting
crazy.
himself up right now, so, you know, it's good.
That's typically what they do, yeah. That is a boomerang, bro. That boomerang flower is just gonna sit there for the rest of this, like, auto-scroller. So, unfortunately, we kind of forced to wait here for the most part, as this platform rises and these spike balls go by. I forgot, but are they called sandblorks? I don't remember what their name is.
You're
but,
the Mario expert here out of the two of us.
I thought you were the Mario expert here.
Was I?
Yes.
Man.
Well, the practice you've seen Tazbot do of all the Mario games, you know.
He doesn't do this one, though.
That is true. Maybe he should change that.
I might have to convince him, yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty fast game. Maybe at some point.
One can only hope.
Alright, yeah. So what I was gonna say about these sandblorks is that their hitbox is awful. So I'm glad I didn't get hit by them. That was all we're gonna see of them. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can. Oh,
This does
okay,
feel
that's-
like some giant OSHA violation here.
Okay, well, I was gonna try and wall jump up the end here, but okay, so this is a problem because I want the Tanuki suit for like the entire game. I think we're gonna have a dry streak of levels that are gonna have Tanuki suits as well.
Is it really
So-
that necessary for the rest of the levels? 'Cause
It's really, really nice to have. So, yeah, I think. What is your favorite level in this game?
I think it's 1-1.
Is your favorite level 1-1?
I
Well,
think
then
so.
I've got great news
Oh.
for you, friend. Just for you,
Just
we're gonna do this
Aw.
RNG setup. We're
Then we're
play
gonna see
level
1-1 again.
Yes,
Oh,
just for you, man.
thank you.
I was thinking where the pace was really good, so you know we have some free time here to get some more Mario content.
Ooh.
Who doesn't want that? Am I right?
Well, we're already getting more Mario content with the Bowser fight you've promised us.
This is true.
So don't forget that at the end of the game.
How funny would that be if I just forgot? Like, oh, yeah, this is
I'll remind you.
Okay, yeah.
We're good.
Just getting that
Some
medal
muscle
for fun.
memory in here.
It's also just faster to go up there anyway.
That checks
Alright.
out, yeah.
All right, we're only gonna do that once though, just this once. I'm gonna I play it 1-1 for you.
I will
again.
keep you that. I will keep you to that.
Maybe if you're extra kind for this run, maybe I'll do it again. But yeah. All right, 5-2 is a fun little one.
Oh, is this the Zelda-inspired one? Oh,
so
yeah, this is a cool one. With the top-down view.
I want to get hit there. I'll do a sneaky little wall jump here to get up here quicker. There we go. Yeah, you really want to look out for these rolling spike rollers. We're good.
We're keeping us on our toes here.
Yeah, I actually knew that was going to be fine. I just wanted to, make the, got to keep you on your toes, right?
Getting back to 1-1 was part of the plan to manipulate those rollers just like that.
Exactly. Otherwise, there's this weird glitch where they stop moving and they're just, it can't progress.
Wouldn't stop moving be better in this case then?
Well, in my imagination, they would have blocked the pathway I needed to go through.
That's fair, yeah. Then you would have to damage boost, and then you would lose your Tanuki
exactly,
suit again.
And we need that. And here's
that would be slow.
Here's an underground level. If you're a big fan of Monty Moles, this is their first appearance in this game.
The big ones.
I'm pretty sure there's only... No, there's small ones too. Never mind. I'm a fraud. I just didn't remember. In fact...
That just means we get to see more of them.
Oh! Man, that was the coolest one, because if you get a high jump off of the mall, you actually just make it to the platform. Super satisfying. We don't need that checkpoint.
If you say so. I'll trust you on that. But yeah, so far all the movement has seemed super smooth. In any case.
Yeah, no, I think this game is criminally underrated. A lot of people still talk about the other 3D Marios. This is kind of the one people just don't really mention anymore. Because 3D World is better in a lot of aspects.
It's also more accessible if you want to showcase it at events like this or on your own stream. Because, you need a difficult capture card setup for your 3DS as well. This could be expensive, while the Wii U or the Switch version is just an HDMI console.
Yeah, exactly. But still.
This game looks very good for the handheld that it is on.
For sure. I think my fellow Dutchies will also appreciate this level.
Does it have cheese?
I heard someone say windmills, and if you look at the background, and well, yeah, that's
some windmills, yeah.
Oh. Oh, come on. Yeah, I love how the screen is also just kind of like, the camera's kind of panned down so you see them all the time. It also kind of helps with 3D platforming. Gonna do another long jump here, grab this star medal with my tail, go up here, and now we're gonna do another hyper speed. This is one of my favorite ones because if I do it right, this will look really cool. Let's see if we can get the medal on the way.
Ooh.
Yeah! All right. And
for the flagpole.
Yeah! Clean!
All part of the plan.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. We hit the flagpole, and that's what matters. Alright, I've just realized something. I am down a medal, which I can make up for later, but what I didn't consider is that maybe... Okay.
We're saved.
I didn't know these requirements from memory. And typically, if I skip a medal, I don't just reset or just go back for it. So, this is one of the harder castle levels. Also, I think this is our first castle level so far.
Yeah, the previous one have been airships.
Yeah, the one in World 1 is a castle level, but we really didn't see World 1. So, yeah, this is definitely one of the trickier levels as well. There's a lot of lava here. And as you might know, in Mario games, lava is not preferable.
The spicy sauce. And Mario doesn't like spicy.
You think he does, because he's like a big spaghetti fan?
Is he?
Yeah.
Or are you just saying that because he's Italian?
No, he does say that.
Okay. Once again, our Mario expert here. Me just making
Yeah,
stuff up
right.
as I go along.
My favorite Mario fun fact is that there's a really small chance, and I'm not making this up, that when you play Super Mario Sunshine and you enter a level, he goes, "Open salami," when he enters a level, and I think that's awesome. I really don't want to get hit by him. There we go.
There you go. Nicely done. So even Bowser has his Tanuki tail here.
Oh yeah, I guess
With
we
the
just kind of
spikes on
neglected it. Yeah, we neglected it for most of the run. But everything in this game has a Tanuki suit or a Tanuki tail. Everything, even the tree at the beginning in the cutscene.
Oh, that's the tree Rico mentioned in his donation.
Yeah, I kind of just glossed over it because I think we were distracted with other things. But I used to do this thing when I was grinding this game a lot, and whenever I reset, I'd just go more and more insane. And I would constantly point out how that tree looked really funny, and it had a tail, and it looked like a Tanuki. So that's kind of like the 70-year-old bit he's referring to.
Getting some of the deep Ronald lore here.
Yeah, the deep Ronald and Rico lore. All right, another cutscene. What's this going to reveal about the story? Oh, there it is. Eh? Oh.
We're bamboozling Mario here.
He's just whacking some Goombas.
That is such a nifty little detail.
Right? And Mario is happy now because she's whacking Goombas. I don't know.
But does she need saving then if she's whacking Goombas by herself?
I guess we could just go home, yeah. Like, if she's gonna save herself, like, then what's the point of us doing it? Like, what are we doing? Like, I guess
We're
we could
just
just beat up.
vibing,
We
yeah.
could just beat up with Bowser and just, you know.
Have a drink.
I'm sure he needs a friend. All right, let me see if I can get this. This is a bit of a tricky level, but if I have really good movement here.
Ooh.
I can. Oh, okay. So you can jump off that fish, and it's called fish bounce because you're.
Bouncing off the fish?
Yeah.
Wow. Creative naming here once again.
You know, speedrunners, right?
Yeah.
We're very creative with our names. Either they describe what we're doing pretty well to like the minimum words required to say it, or it's just another runner who named a skip after themselves. We just got Ronald Skip.
Wow.
That's crazy. Me and Mario Sunshine, when the runners perform honey skip, I'm like, where's the honey? Oh, that's the runner. I see. I get it now.
Yeah, we also saw our first take a break message.
Yeah, if we're really fast, we won't actually get the... Oh, we're fine. Okay, I wanted to get ahead of the elevator there.
You're good.
Come on.
So we've been playing for like half an hour now.
Yeah, about-ish. I'm gonna just take it Z. There should be a backup Tanuki in this level that I can grab, so I want to not forget that. I think it's... Yup, it's this one. Yeah! Alright.
Back up Tanuki suit, let's go.
Don't block. My heart.
Well, at the very least, there's a Tanuki suit backup that we can back up there.
Yeah, you really don't want to lose Tanuki. It's just so much nicer to move around with the Tanuki suit. Yeah, I see we have another donation. I think we have time for one.
We shall have $10. What am I saying with $10? Always the dollars. We are in Europe. We have euros. And he says, hi, BSG friends. Hope you're all having a good time over there. Can't wait to see you all at Annual again. And tell Testbot I said hi.
Oh, it's my nephew. Hello.
And there's Testbot for you.
Who is the donation from?
Killer Chad, the one and only.
Hello, Casey.
Hello, Chair.
Hello.
We miss you.
You're being missed. Oh, okay. Maybe I should turn on the 3D for this one. I missed the box. I need to go into this one. Yeah, so we're in our, I guess, first ghost house? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
And they're getting quite tricky with the level design here.
Ooh.
Yeah, you really want to have a Tanuki for this level as well, because you can just, yeah.
Jump over everything.
Exactly. That's.
Oh.
Actually, I'm just gonna soft reset for that one so that I keep the Tanuki suit because I gotta restart that from the beginning anyway. Or I'm wrong. Actually,
No, you didn't take the checkpoint, I believe.
Oh well. I just like this level so much. I'm sure this is someone's favorite level, so you get to see it again.
I think Duncan really likes his level, so he's very happy that you get to show it off a second time.
He does look very happy about it.
He likes the music, I think.
The music is really good.
Yeah.
It's actually straight from Mario Galaxy. Which this game was made by the same team that made Mario Galaxy, I think. I might just be spreading misinformation on the internet. Who would ever do that? All right.
Not me. I trust everything I read on Facebook.
All right. Back where we were-ish. Gotta appreciate just the tricky design in this level. Okay. Long jump is what I wanted to do there. And there should be a big boo here, but if we swirl our tail, we can stop his movement if he gets hit by it. And that's the end of that level. Ah, the best part of that song just kicked in. I think my favorite piece of knowledge about that song is I think the chords, or there's something in that song that follows that has D, E, A, D notes as a little reference, dead, because ghost level, ghostly.
That makes sense.
So I think it's pretty neat. I think it's pretty white known fact, but in case you didn't,
there you go.
There you go.
We keep on learning new stuff today.
What's Taskbot's favorite level?
In this game, or
yeah, in this game?
Ooh,
what's your favorite level, buddy?
I didn't think we talked about this game with him, but I do think he likes the final level, the final Bowser fight. So he's very happy that you're going to show it off. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, this level is very cycle based. Oh, he isn't.
So yeah, once again, music making an important part of the platforming here.
Dude. All right, I'm gonna get do some tricky wall jumps here. Oh, okay. If you're really fast with your wall jumps here, you can actually get it with just 2 wall jumps, and it's really cool, but it's also tricky.
That's just cool.
Yeah. We're good. I just want to keep you on your toes. It's just gotta keep it exciting.
You're definitely keeping me on my toes, even though I'm sitting here. But
all right, yeah, I love that strat. That was a pretty good level. That could have gone much worse.
Yeah.
Taskbot, you should play this game, man. I think you would do a really good job at this.
He's getting some inspiration from watching you play.
Maybe in a couple of years. Who knows?
He's slowly working his way up through all the consoles and handhelds. He's a big retro gamer, though. Can't blame him on that.
Can't blame him either. Me too, man. All right, another airship level. This one we can't really skip as much. So this is going to be a chill ride. Well, depending on how chill this ride could be, given all the spiky, skewers and, the enemies that we have to deal with and the death below, the death pits. I think there's some bombs later on as well. Really, this level isn't that vibey when you think about it.
It is if you like these dangerous aesthetics.
Maybe. One thing I gotta not forget, however, is I want that. There we go, there's a medal there. Alright, so there's something I can do at the end here that I wanna... Okay, well that's annoying.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I wanted to get out of the auto-scroller. But I suppose we won't. Okay, there's a star medal.
Uh-oh.
Star medal here. Let me just use this.
That's why we have the backup.
Okay. Yo, tiny scoop!
Ooh. Yo. Ooh, this
right.
does look dangerous right now.
Wait a minute.
But
that's not Boom Boom.
They switched it up.
Boom Boom
twice.
now has a ponytail and a boomerang.
Does look good though.
True.
Well, that's just mean. Even
was...
besides the stomping on her.
Yeah, it's...
It just looks so silly. What are hitboxes?
So, her name's Pom Pom. And one of my favorite fun facts is that Boom Boom... There's either a Mario sports game out there or like a Mario Party game where you can play as Pom Pom but not Boom Boom. And I think that's really funny. This is like... This and 3D World are like the only games that she appears in otherwise. I don't know. I might just be spreading misinformation again.
No, I think she's definitely in the 3D World one because the Switch release, which has the giant cat theme add-on, has her in one of the arena fights.
Oh, well, they also have Cat Boom Boom, to be fair.
Yeah, everything's a cat in that game.
True, yeah. Oh, Peach is being chased again. So we're not off the hook just yet. She still needs our help.
But we're making good pace and getting to the final world.
Yeah, oh, I love this level, guys. Ooh. Okay, don't blink, you'll miss it. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
I will keep my eyes open. Is that what... Oh.
And we did it! Hardest level in the game! I was really nervous for that one, guys. Oh,
that looked really, really difficult.
Yeah, oh, I'm glad that one's over with. I've been dreading it the entire run. But thankfully, it went very well. Couldn't have asked for a better level. Maybe an extra tool, but... All right, from that level, that was really, really simple, to this one, which is really tricky, and I only have one Tanuki suit. So I think I'm going to try and play this one as safe as I can, because I really want to keep it. So to distract from how safe I'll be playing this level, I think we have another donation.
We sure have another donation, and that's from Jelly with 10 euros. Yo. Happy birthday, Ronald. Oops!
What?
I meant But oops! I meant PendelSteven. Wait, that's me. Thank you. Glad to give my $10. $10? Oh, Jelly, you rascal. 10 euros to the cause. Also, I got sick, so I couldn't go, but good luck with the Ronald.
Hey, that's one of those jokes. Thank you, Jelly. All right. Oh, I got a crouch boost out of that. That one is super scary because if you crouch slightly too late, you might ground pound and die. And I only had one item. I went for it anyway because it's cool.
And it looked cool.
Yeah. I'm so happy I got that. Ugh.
Man, what a run so far.
Yeah, no, it's been a fun run. This next level, if you're a big fan of clocks, then this is a really, really, really fun level for you. We're going to be trying to make a bit of a cycle here.
So you just have to be on time for that?
Yeah, I have to be, and nope. All right, well, whatever. So instead of like going inside the clock and doing what you're supposed to do, we can actually just kind of do that, but then also land on the platform. This one's pretty tricky, like getting the momentum off of the... there we go.
Nice.
Getting that star medal. Oh, also, I need to say it. They're called star medals in this game. Whatever those like star medals are called, like, tends to change per Mario game. Sometimes they're star coins, sometimes they're star medals. So here are the star medals. So
they do look very medal-y.
Functionally, they are the same.
Just collectibles.
Yeah.
We like shiny things.
Like green stars in 3D World. They were like, you know what? We don't want to confuse people anymore. Here's just a new collectible.
But they also use green stars in Super Mario Galaxy in the mode where you play as Luigi.
In Galaxy 2, yeah. Actually, it's Galaxy 2. You got it wrong.
Man.
Fake
Once again, proving you're the Mario expert here. Me just being a poser.
I'm saying, man, you gotta play
brush
more.
up, yeah. Well, you've been tempting me to play more Mario with you, so maybe, who knows?
All I'm saying, there's plenty of, like, co-op, Mario games that, All right. This level, we're kind of just brushing over how kind of cool this level is. Actually, I'll do that some more in favor of doing this skip. Come on.
Buddy. Medal, please.
Come on.
There we go.
Yeah, skip everyone. I got the skip.
Woo!
I've actually been dreading that one because it's actually really tricky. If the Goombas don't line up perfectly, or they just go slightly too early or too late, or you don't land on the, you know, the little piece of land you can stand on, and it's
Yeah, it
very
looks very
tricky.
tricky
I'm very
platforming.
happy I got it. Very happy I got it.
Hell yeah.
All right.
All right.
Next up, 7 Ship is a really infamous level because there's a skip you can do here. I'm not doing it, just as a heads up. We're just going to be vibing for this one. And the reason I'm not doing it is because, well, it is really cool, but also it is very difficult because you can do this entire level without seeing. So you need to know this level by heart. And some of the things don't even load properly if they're off screen. So you'd be skipping a lot of the star medals. So one thing that's nice about doing this level normally is that we actually get access to an extra star medal that if you were doing world record attempts per se, you would probably forgo. But for a marathon run like this is fine. Considering if I want to do like a baby skip here where you can get ahead of the auto scroller right here.
I mean, otherwise, if
you
we
gotta live dangerously.
if we doing the level blind, we'd just be seeing the gray background in this level.
True. It is actually one solid color. So for you chroma key fans out there, this is a fun level. Just this background is just one solid color.
I think they forgot the background in that one. Because if you look closely in the windows behind Pom Pom, you see a proper background, though.
Yeah. Here we actually have to fight both Boom Boom and the other Boom Boom.
Pom Pom.
That's what I said, the other Boom Boom.
Okay, okay.
You can also just call them Pom Pom and the other Pom Pom, that's fine too. There we go. Making quick work of them. They can be a little tricky with how spread out they are. I was almost not on the right spot. All right, and that's our last airship level. So if you liked those, I'm sorry. You're just too fast.
No, you're too fast.
Mario's too fast.
Wahoo!
You should be the new voice actor for Mario. I'm a big fan of Mario voices. My favorite ones are the ones on GBA where he sounds so crusty. It's awesome.
That poor GBA sound chip, though.
Yeah, no, the fact that they even like convincingly got Mario on there is like incredible as it is. Ah, she got kidnapped again.
no,
Isn't that
not
crazy?
again.
It's almost like there was no point to any of these posts because it changed nothing about the outcome of our situation. But I guess they look cool, so we'll take it. All right, this is where the difficulty really ramps up. All of these levels are very, very tricky.
As you would expect in the final world.
All right. All right, we need that. I said we need that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you got this.
We're fine.
There we go.
That's a bit of a tricky one. Gonna be going for a bunch of dangerous twirls. Oh,
Nice.
that was satisfying getting up onto that ledge. Got an extra jump. Oh, another crouch boost for the fans.
Everything for the fans.
All right, there's another medal here coming up that I want to grab midair and then make it onto this platform, which I did.
Nice.
And that's that level. I really like the background for this level. It's I'm a big fan of the silhouettes in video games, like dark silhouettes.
Yeah.
Like the thing that immediately comes to mind with those types of levels is like the ones in Donkey Kong Country Returns.
Ooh, yeah, those were some very good
Yeah,
levels.
where everything's just like blacked out and you can only see the silhouettes, but like you can still see the tie. I really like that.
Yeah.
Also, straight into another really difficult level. I gotta be a little quick here. Oh, okay, I see. So I'm not making that. I wanted this guy to be in the right spot. And oh, I still... Okay, he was still in the right spot.
Nice.
Yeah, so...
There we go.
Doing a lot of tricky movement here. I will wait here.
Yeah, playing it a bit safe.
Yeah. I like how this is just like a really like cheery sounding. I like how this is a really cheery sounding level. It has the grassland theme and everything, but everything is just death and destruction and spikes and yeah.
We're chilling on this conveyor pole right here.
Yeah,
It's all good.
I love when games do that, when they just have like the, you know, oh, it's the level 1 theme, but we kind of messed it up. Oh, another
very
crouch
good.
boost for the fans.
You're giving the people what they want here.
Oh, okay, made that. Nice. Making that jump is actually kind of tight.
As you demonstrated.
Yeah. I honestly thought I didn't make it and would have to wall kick and wait for the pole to catch up to me and jump off of that, but didn't have to do that because, yeah, no, this world is full of really cool levels, by the way. I'm a big fan of the next one. I think when I first learned this, I have a fun story about when I first learned this game. So when I learned this game, it was because of a friend who was also doing it at the time, and he personally taught me how to run every level. And so for a lot of things, he wanted to teach me the safe strats, and I went, no, I want to do the fun strats. I don't care if it takes me an extra half an hour. And let's just say that at some point, yeah, you'll see, this level is really tricky, especially when you're starting out. So we're going to be skipping out of these platforms, jumping off of that question mark block, and he would just try and convince me not to do this, but I liked it. So a lot of my time was spent on, okay, I now see why he's tried to get me to not do these strats. But it's still cool nonetheless because I'm not riding the platform. It doesn't stop here.
Wait, there's more?
There's more. Okay, so here. Come on. And then we're gonna grab this storm metal on the way down.
Oh.
Am I making it? Yeah. Nice. I love that level. It's so cool. The hardest part is entering the door, apparently.
If that's the hard part of the level,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
That was awesome. Yeah. Yeah, no, I really like that level. The last ghost house, however.
Aw.
The end of the run is coming up pretty soon. Well, I mean, not actually, I'm lying.
No,
there's still
that's-
plenty of levels. There's just, it's still going to take some time, but there's like, I guess, 5 levels left.
And we've got Bowser.
We do have Bowser, this is true.
Ooh.
Oh, it killed my speed, but it was fun to jump off the bullets. All right. I need to get a backup medal here because I missed one before. Oh, I lost my speed there. Not ideal.
That works.
As long as I don't die, it's pretty, I'll take anything. All right, this is my backup medal.
Right. Oof.
Don't run this game at night. You get punished for missing a medal.
Well, the rest of the level is just so dark, and then you get blasted in the face with pink.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Okay, so typically I would soft reset over that, but now I get the chance at doing this one crouch boost that I've practiced at the beginning that I didn't go for. Never mind. Okay, I will soft reset now and get to go for it again. Oh, man. So silly.
You're good.
Silly.
We're just giving the people more crouch boosting. It's fine. All good.
Exactly.
Ooh.
That's fine. That is exactly what I meant to do. Does the host want to say any more lovely things?
Sure, I just want to say that you're also running this at UKSG Green, right?
This is true. I'm, in fact, opening UKSG Green with this, which I'm really excited
very
about.
nice. Yeah, and that's a partner of ours. And that's in 11 days. That's 11 in Dutch. From May the 22 to 25th in Glasgow, Scotland. And also we have NSG Fall 2025 in Gerdium in Norway on September 19 to the 20. Here we go again. The document is still unchanged. The 21st. September 19 to the 21st. Okay, so if you're looking for more speedrunning content from us and our partners, check them out.
especially check out the opening run
Exactly.
and his runs.
Ooh, yeah. You got some Mega Man runs coming up for him. At that, I believe that's on Saturday evening. So you don't want to miss that. So tune in to UKSG.
And a little birdie told me that there's also Yoshi's Woolly World run,
Ooh.
like during the overnight block that might feature this set of commentators to a
Wait.
T.
Hang on.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. So as I was saying, a little birdie told me that was a very, let me count, okay. That little birdie told me that there's a overnight run happening at
Sure,
UKSG for Yoshi's Woolly World.
Ooh.
And we're doing that as well.
Are we?
Yeah.
Man, what a
might have
content
already
we're
happened.
putting out. But that's
So
also a
few.
3DS, so I believe that's the same console you used for that one, right?
This is true.
Ooh.
How many am I on?
You got the gold Tanuki leaf, so at least 5.
Okay. Originally, I was planning to do this bit where I'm like, oh no, my controls, they're stuck. What's happening? But I've done that like for 7 years at this point, so I decided to change it up and just ignore it. Yeah, we're getting to peeling.
Oh.
All right, so we just got the invincible Tanuki, but really the reason we're not invincible from lava, by the way.
Uh-oh.
That's the one thing that it doesn't save you from. So, yeah, for this game, they decided, you know what? If you die too much, we're giving you baby mode, where you. That's so funny. That's so funny.
Even
All right.
baby mode couldn't
Even
save you
baby
from
mode
that.
couldn't save me, man. Oh, I could get another feeling. I could just skip this level if I wanted to. I might do that if it happens again.
But wait,
Yeah.
so we're in World 8 Bowser. You're not fighting Bowser in this one?
Nope.
Man, I feel baited here.
Actually, I will be fighting Bowser here. I lied for no reason.
How can I,
don't know why
trust
I
you
did it.
after this?
We're supposed to be going to UKG together as well.
Man, I feel betrayed.
All right, let's see if I can. I wanted to get one last crouch boost for the fans, but
Ooh. That's a Bowser without a Tanuki tail, though.
so that must be the real one.
I
It's
would
on.
assume so, yeah.
All right, let's deal with him. Oh yeah, I guess we neglected it. I mean, it does kind of speak for itself a little bit. Yeah, so they added baby mode to this game where if you die too much, they wanted to, and you're struggling too much with a level, they wanted to give you an out. Like they wanted, if you die 5 times, you get the Super Tanuki suit. I'm not sure if it has a specific name. So what it does is it makes you invulnerable to any hits, but it does not protect you from pits or lava. That is the final Bowser fight. I know, kind of underwhelming.
Man,
But, we didn't skip him, so that's good. You guys donated for this. I'm gonna drop the bit. That's not the final boss.
man. You
You
almost
also
have
can't
me.
skip him.
Aw.
So the one that was donated for will still happen.
But there's Peach.
And at 10 deaths, we get the P-Wing before I get distracted again. Which, what that does is when you tap it, you can skip the level. So, I guess I could spoil it now since we're not doing it. So during the final Bowser fight, you really get this P-Wing for the final Bowser fight. So during the Bowser fight, you can just use it. It gets you to the end of the level. And you just skip the final boss. It's super anticlimactic, but it's faster. Oh,
Mamma mia.
Me when Princess Peach gets away again. Mamma mia.
Mamma mia. And then he's just cheery, as
Yeah.
we know him.
I wish I could switch my emotions as fast as Mario can. He can just be sad and then go, wahoo! Oh,
I mean,
mamma mia.
Saying a good wahoo doesn't cheer you up. See, it works.
You're making people laugh, so I think, yeah. It does cheer people up. It's incredible. Alright, So what's kind of nice is that I currently have the P-Wing for safety. In case I'm like, you know what? I don't want to do this level. Yeah, so this is kind of like the last normal level before the final level that we're doing this run. And it's quite a tricky one as well, so I'm going to try and... Oh, that's not the right angle. Really, just a lot of tight movement here. There's a star medal right there that I can whack with my tail. You can barely make this long jump. Yes! I'm gonna just play a little safe. You can do some more like precise twirl jumps there if you want, but I didn't want to do that. All right,
Totally
and that
understandable.
is the last normal level. All right, so I have to address it. There is a skip in the next level that is, it saves like 7 seconds, and it's really cool, but also it's really hard.
Go for it.
And yes.
Just do it.
So my
Please.
idea is, we have a spare P-Wing, so what we could do is skip the level to Bowser and then, you know, fight him normally. You just do the level normally and then you use the P-Wing to skip Bowser. But I think I might just do both the level and fight Bowser. But if I miss this skip, I am using the P-Wing.
Sure. That makes sense.
But I would love to show it off if possible, because this, yeah, it's called Coaster Skip, and it will make sense in a moment.
Are we skipping a coaster, or was
Yeah.
the person named Coaster that found the skip?
Yeah, the skip was found by Coaster Guy 12. And
John
what it
Coaster.
is, it was found by John Coaster. All right, I'm gonna have to assert gamer post for this one. So. Building up hyperspeed. We're not making it. But I am going to try and not able to get destroyed.
Oh, no.
Well, I tried.
That's fair.
So usually you can take that all the way to like the end of that section, and it's sick. So this actually puts us right outside the final Bowser fight. So like I said before, typically what you would do in an 90% run is you watch this this cutscene, which really reminds me of the Mario Sunshine cutscene with the P Piranha in a moment. There she is. Mario! I almost forgot my name. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, so this bit is what reminds me of Mario Sunshine with the PD cutscene. It's like, I guess the ground breaks now. So typically right after this cutscene, we really anticlimactic. It's like, we fall down, but actually, no, that didn't happen. And you use the P-Wing, and then everything is just kind of fine. Yeah, so we're gonna actually like deal with him the proper way and actually play through this level, or like this final fight.
This is a cool fight.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm glad we get to see it.
It really reminds me of, I guess, Donkey Kong with the stuff he throws at you sometimes. There's a backup. Yeah,
here.
there we go.
Taking it old school.
Now let it be known, I don't typically do this, so I really don't know proper movement for this. All right, he's properly dealt with. I really like the music here. Why is the music not stopping?
Uh-oh. Is it really over? I can't believe it.
This song's so good. I forgot how good it is. I'm glad we did this just for the song.
Oh, man.
There he is.
It's very epic sounding, yeah. Oh, even some guitar action in the background.
Ooh, even the cinematic camera angle.
Man, you're treating the people here. We're outspeeding Bowser, though.
We're just too fast. Oh, final crash booster fence. And that is Bowser dealt with. That is really defeated this time.
Goodbye, Bowser.
Goodbye.
So long.
So long, Bowser. All right. So typically when you use the P-Wing, you would kind of just end up right after this cutscene. And this whole fight, just they will pretend like it didn't happen.
That's very nice.
Woohoo! Just the final woohoo for the run, you know? Yeah, so it would just spawn you right here. Here's the final challenge. Time's coming up soon, by the way. Really soon. Like, get ready on it. Like, really, really soon. Here's the big final challenge.
Really soon.
Yeah. Pit. Okay, I have killed
Ronald.
time. I have killed it that way before. BB pace, and then you fall down the pit. It sucks. It is pain. It is just the worst.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Yeah. All right, what was my time?
104.31.
That is what a stage replay and the final buzzer. That was fun.
That was
a good run.
Good time, yeah.
Yeah, well, I had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the run. It had a lot of fun doing it. Yeah.
Thank you very much for the run. And it sure was fun. And we'll have even more fun with Mario at the end of the marathon with Yokotomi running Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Woo. It's a fun game. I'm looking forward to seeing him do that.
Yeah, who isn't?
Yato is a homie as well.
Okay.
Yeah. I would like to shout out the 3D Line community for being chill and really helping me out initially running the game. I want to shout out Blastermak for joining me on this hypothetical couch that's made out of chairs.
Yeah.
You know, I think the real couch is the friends we... Well, I guess
Friends
the friend
we made along the way is
Yes.
a real couch.
Yeah, something
The
like
couch we
that.
made is the friends all the way.
Sure, that works.
Thank you, Taskbot. He blinked when I said that.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Oh,
Thanks,
dude, this is
Taskbot.
a
What a
good day.
homie, what a homie. Just for
All right.
you.
Yeah, it's you know, we can end on that note.
Yeah.
This is a good day.
Thank y'all for watching.
Keep donating as well. It's a good cause.
Okay. And with that, I want to say the next run is Battle Block Theater, run by Nandy, commentated by Kowalski, and I will hand off the donation reading, the hosting to Kowalski. Bye-bye.